What's going on, everybody? I'm Eric, the average homeowner, and today is a mow day. And for some new content for the channel, we are going to do a mow day vlog. This is, like I said, new to the channel, so if you could, this one time, please watch till the end. Give me your feedback in the comments below. Is this the style of video you'd like to see on a regular basis, or should I just shut up and give mowing and seeding and grass tips? Let me know what you think, and be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel as it helps us grow. I'm actually drinking my morning greens right now, so I guess today we will be cutting grass and drinking grass. But with that said, let's get our morning started, get a cup of coffee, and run to go get gas at the world's largest, most luxurious gas station. Let's go to Buc-ee's. Ooh. Okay, so today we are getting on the road. We're going to Buc-ee's to get gas. We're cutting the grass. We have a video to film about our 2024 yard plan, which I will link to at the end of the video, so please give that a watch. That'll be some of the traditional content. But for now, let's see if we can hold off on tacos and brisket sandwiches and all of the goodness that is Buc-ee's, and let's get on the road. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the voiceover. Today we are doing a little quick trip to the gas station to get some ethanol-free fuel because the bad boy needs ethanol-free. Hope we don't hit any traffic here.
A few moments later.
Alright, back on the road. Shouldn't be any more, it's a small town. What in the world?
No! God, please, no! No!
Anyway, we're going to get some gas. Stay tuned at the end of the video. We did put together a pretty awesome mowing montage with first-person view and second camera view, so check it out. Alright, I know what you're all thinking, but you're at Buc-ee's. It's the world's largest gas station. Why aren't you going inside, showing us the thousands of beef jerky options and all the snacks? Well, I'm on a diet, so if I go in there, I'm going to eat about everything in there, so we're just not even going to go in. Plus, I just realized that one of my gas cans has a split in the handle, and I have gasoline all over my arm, so we're going to wash up and get back home, see the house. And it was at this point I knew I messed up. So, today's video, because I didn't have the correct audio cable hooked up, is going to consist of both the daily vlog for the mow day and the plan for the yard all in one video. Please go ahead and hit like and subscribe and let me know your comments at the bottom. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to today's video. I'm Eric with the Average Homeowners, and today we are talking about our 2024 lawn repair plan. Let's go. So what we're going to be talking about today is not so much a lawn repair plan as our plan for this year and how we're going to get our lawn up to my standards. So I'm going to walk you around the whole house, the whole yard. We have an acre of land here in Southeast Texas in a little acreage community, and I'm going to show you some of the things that we need to work on this year. It is a new yard, so we're not going to be using pre-emergent. We're going to be really just doing everything we can to build up our soil, and I'm going to show you some of the problem areas and tell you where we're going to seed and what our plans are for each little part of the yard. All right, so today we're going to take a little tour of the yard, and we're going to start right here in the front yard. I'll pop up some videos over this so that you can see what I'm talking about as we go along. So here we're going to have our front yard, which was a sodded area with Tiff Bermuda. And I believe it's Tiffway 419 is the actual SKU or brand name of the hybrid Bermuda. We're going to be dressing up the flower beds here. We're going to be edging the concrete with a little bit of landscaping stone. We're going to be doing this flower bed as well. And we're going to be essentially fertilizing with fast release and slow release fertilizer, sodded areas, and we're going to make sure that we get that coming in strong. We're going to use some post-emergent weed treatment, but we're not going to just beat this thing down over and over and over. It's a new lawn that's really trying to get established, and so we want to make sure we take our time and let those roots get in the ground and train them to grow deep. As you're going to see here, we do have these ditches. This community does not have a sewer system, so we've got drainage ditches that run throughout. Luckily, we are at the high point on the street, so the ditches are a little easier to mow with the zero turn, but it's not going to be the easiest thing to mow, especially when we're looking for that good, clean, crisp cut line. Okay, so over to the right side of the house, we do have this one strip of side yard to the right of the driveway. This is going to be somewhat of our test plot. It's a little smoother. It doesn't have an extreme slope to it. And we're going to really use this as a test area to try out different fertilizers, different post-emergence. We're going to try and keep it looking a little bit more like a golf course grass over the course of the year, just so we can see what we can do and see if there's a place to level out the front yard and level this side so that we can really keep it clean and crisp. Now, something else I am going to show you is we do have a few areas in the yard where when the sod went in, it was incredibly wet. And in those areas, the yard is very, very lumpy and bumpy and uneven. So you can't even get a push mower or a real mower in there if you wanted to. So over the course of this summer, we are going to at some point bring in some leveling sand with topsoil, and we're going to level those areas so that we can eventually clean this grass up and make it very smooth. We're also going to be killing off the annual ryegrass back here, so that'll be a pretty unique video. We're going to hit it with a little MSMA. That way when we do seed our Bermuda, we can actually water it effectively and get it growing as quickly as possible. Okay, so right here on this side of the house, we are going to have our air conditioner, but also this area of the house does not get any sun exposure. We're talking less than 2 hours a day, if that. So in this area, we're actually going to bring in some tall fescue Kentucky bluegrass mix and see if we can tighten up the soil here and get something growing just to avoid it being a muddy mess all summer long. Now here in the backyard, you can see where it switches from the Bermuda sod to the seeded ryegrass. In this area, this Sunday, we are actually going to be seeding Bermuda and getting that all raked in. Now this is about half an acre back here. So that's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but we are going to make sure that we get this all seeded, raked in, and then start watering it, so that by the time the heat of summer comes around, it's all germinated and ready to go. Now that should take around 14 to 21 days to really get the Bermuda growing, but we are in this for the long haul, and that's the plan. The last thing I want to show you is our dog run. This area here, got to watch out for landmines, haven't cleaned this one up yet. This area is going to be where we keep our dogs. It's a big run area about the size of our old backyard, and it's going to give them somewhere to tear it up, do whatever they want, and I don't have to worry about them ruining the grass in the big yard because that's the area I really like to take care of and keep nice. So just to recap our 2024 plan, we are planning on leveling the lawn. That is going to be a huge project, probably going to take an entire weekend or more. We may have to do that in segments, break it up and do it over time. We are going to be doing a little bit of landscape improvement on the front yard with landscaping stone around the beds and trees. We're obviously going to be doing some post-emergent treatment, which I'm going to be making plenty of videos about because that is an area where there's a lot of information out on the internet and everybody has an opinion, and I want to do something that's kind of just right down the middle for everybody that just wants a good-looking lawn but doesn't want to break the bank. And lastly, today is mow day. Stay tuned at the end of the video here if you want to spend a little bit of time watching me mow from a POV perspective. It is sped up, so it's not a long segment, but take a look. Also, I want to pop in right here and just ask you, please, if you like the content we're putting out, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and click subscribe. It fools the algorithm and helps the channel grow. And if you hate the content, go ahead and hit that thumbs down button. I'm sure the interaction will probably help the channel anyway. Back to the video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. My other camera, like I said, was not recording, and that's where I did the end screen for the video. So let's just go ahead and kick it out here with a little bit more mowing, and I'll see you in the next one.